Would Arnold and Helga actually work out as a couple? On the surface, they may seem like complete opposites, but there's a level much deeper than that hasn't been discussed yet. Let's talk about it.
Before we begin the video, make sure that you go to our channel and click that subscribe button. Then hit that notification bell to receive updates whenever we upload new content.
One of my favorite television shows when I was growing up was Hey Arnold. I loved the weird animation style and unique character designs. The fact that each episode had a lesson to be learned, something positive to be taken away from the story, was great. The music was awesome. It was like this sort of blend of trip hop and jazz. It really matched the environment of the show, the inner city, a boarding house. It was really cool. But what I really liked the most about Hey Arnold was Arnold. Arnold was an old soul, a very wise child beyond his years. But he was this fourth grader that got into these weird situations, and he had a unique living situation. He was being raised by his grandparents, but he always tried to make the best out of a bad situation. He always tried to find the best qualities in each person that he dealt with, and that really drew me to the show. That really drew my attention and kept me watching this show for years. Even to this day, I still watch the show. In case you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, Hey Arnold is an American animated television series created by Craig Bartlett. It ran from October 1996 to June 2004 on Nickelodeon. The show stars a fourth grader named Arnold who lives with his grandparents, the owners of a place called Sunset Arms, which is a boarding house. In each episode, Arnold will often help a schoolmate solve a personal problem, or he will encounter some sort of personal predicament of his own. One of the recurring themes in Hey Arnold was Helga's secret, deep love and obsession with Arnold. Helga was like a pseudo-antagonist. She was one of Arnold's classmates. She was a tomboy, a bully. She picked on Arnold a lot. She kind of singled him out and would like shoot spitballs at him and shove him in lockers. And she was a real bully to him. On the surface, it would seem like she hated him, but internally she was completely in love and obsessed with this dude. She had a locket of him, a secret locket that she kept around her neck. She had photos of him. I don't know how the hell she got the photos. She had a shrine in her closet made out of like bubble gum and random crap. But she was completely in love and obsessed with Arnold. So Helga has been secretly in love with Arnold since they first met, which was revealed in Season 4, Episode 78, titled Helga on the Couch. During the episode, Helga is recommended to see a school psychologist because of her aggression towards other students, most notably Arnold and Brainy. During the first session with the psychologist, Helga has a flashback to when she was just starting preschool. Her mother and father were so busy praising their other daughter, Olga, that they completely forgot about Helga and refused to take her to school. So Helga, at what age, 2 or 3, ends up walking to school by herself. A storm starts, so she's walking through rain and thunder. She's walking by strangers. A car drives by and splashes mud on her. A dog steals her lunch. It's a very sad scene meant to highlight the fact that Helga is neglected by her family and no one notices her. That is, until she runs into Arnold for the first time. Arnold helps shelter Helga from the rain with an umbrella. He even compliments her on her bow and her appearance. Later on, he shares his lunch with her. Arnold's kind actions and him being the first person to actually notice her causes Helga to quickly transfer all of her love and attention and affection to Arnold. However, because the other kids kind of took note of this, they began making fun of her and I guess her soft qualities. So Helga kind of like immediately develops this mean front to avoid being ridiculed and coming off as being weak and soft. But internally, Helga is soft and sweet and loving and kind. She just doesn't want to be judged. She doesn't want to come off as being weak. So she puts up this mask. But Arnold was the first person in her life to actually notice her as a person and to give her attention, because her own family doesn't even give a damn about her. Her mother and father only care about the older daughter, Olga, who's like this piano genius, this straight A student. She's like the perfect child. and Helga is like not the complete opposite in a sense, but she's kind of like the new kid on the block. So they don't really pay her attention. They don't really care. But Arnold is the first person in her entire life to show her any sort of kindness and show her that she's a human being that deserves attention and affection and respect. So the $1 million question today is, would Helga and Arnold work out in a long-term committed relationship, like a marriage? Well, on the surface, most people will probably say no, because they seem like complete opposites. And I know sometimes opposites can attract, but they seem like a terribly matched opposite. Here you have Arnold. Arnold is nice, calm, optimistic. He's a smart idealist. He always sees the best in people, no matter how terrible they are, no matter how crappy their personality is or the bad things they've done in their life. He'll always see the best in those people. He'll give you his last dollar. He'll give you the shirt off his back. He's a bit of a daydreamer. He's just a very, very calm and relaxed and peaceful sort of person. And then you have Helga, who seems like she's on a complete opposite end of the spectrum. She's a tomboy. She's interested in playing contact sports like football and baseball. She seems to lack any female qualities, any soft qualities. She comes off as a bully, an iron fist. She's just really tough and mean and nasty. And she's very pushy. On the surface, that is. On the surface. So on the surface, they seem like complete opposites. They seem like they would hate each other. But here's the thing. As I talked about earlier, this is not Helga's true personality. Helga's true personality is much kinder, much softer, much sweeter. Helga is a product of her environment. Helga grew up being neglected by her parents, so she had to get tough. She had to be tough. She had to be tough to survive. She had to deny her feelings, hide her feelings, because it would be painful to just be exposed like that all the time, knowing that your parents don't give a damn about you. Combine that with the fact that she's sensitive and she doesn't like to be ridiculed or talked about or scrutinized. And so she's the kind of person that puts on this mask because she doesn't want to seem weak. So from my perspective, I would say that Arnold and Helga would work out really well because they are actually very similar. It's just that Helga's putting on this mask. Once Arnold gets to know the true Helga, I think he'll fall in love with her because she's a really nice person. And also, we have to take into account that Helga has done a lot of good things for Arnold. Secretly, she's helped out Arnold a lot throughout the series. Helga has revealed time and time again that she loves Arnold and is willing to make sacrifices for him. A good example of this is in season 1, episode 19 or 20. The episode is called Arnold's Christmas. In this episode, Helga gives away her Christmas gift, which is a pair of boots, to help Arnold help Mr. Wynn get reunited with his long-lost daughter. She's done small things like this throughout the series time and time again to help Arnold help other people or to make him feel better, or just different things to make him feel better and help him out. So she really loves Arnold and she's a really kind person internally. It's just a matter of her showing it and expressing it externally. And I think all of that will come in time as she grows up and learns how to deal with her personality and learns how to deal with her true feelings. So yeah, I think that they will be a great match. Even the creator of the series, Craig Bartlett, has said that Arnold and Helga are destined to be together and they will, later on get married and have kids. So it's pretty much set in stone.
If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our channel. We put out fresh content every Wednesday. Thanks for watching.